We have travelled across Teyvat from Mondstadt to Inazuma, and the next region we are going to is Sumeru. Sumeru is the region ruled by the Dendro Archon, and we have not met any of the Dendro characters yet in Genshin except for Dr. Baizhu. Genshin Impact is always having interesting lore about gods and archons. So before going into Sumeru, let's find out who is the Dendro Archon, the god of wisdom. Now let's start collecting clues about the Dendro Archon that we have from the game. Based on what we know from Yae Miko, the current Dendro Archon is known as Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she is known to be a female. At this point, we have no other clues left from Yae Miko, but why not let's puzzle up different clues about the Dendro Archon. Genshin used to relate slimes to the Archons. Animal slimes can fly, Venti flies, Geo slimes with shells, Zhongli skills, 2 Electro slimes, A and Makoto. And what about Dendro slimes? From the description of the archive, some regard it as a slime that has been parasitized by some special plant. Some cultures see these slimes as medicinal value, and they usually hide in the ground. Wait, parasitize? Host and parasite? Baizhu and Changshen? Medicinal value? Bubu Pharmacy? Baizhu? Dendro slimes hide in the ground? Baizhu hides in Liyue, the region of Zhou? This doctor seems sus! As we know, the only Dendro character as for now was Dr. Baizhu. He is a doctor with a snake pet called Changshen, and he is also the owner of Bubu Pharmacy. There are a few characters that have talked about Dr. Baizhu, including Xiao, Qiqi and Herbalist Gui.
I may be a corpse, but I am in much better physical condition than Dr. Baizhu.
You want Baizhu to make a medicine to take away my pain. I understand your intentions, but mortal medicine has no effect on Adepti.
As for Herbalist Gui said, he has been ill for the first time I met him and hasn't completely recovered since. Here comes the question, why can't the best doctor in Liyue cure his illness and still be physically weaker than a zombie? As what Xiao said, mortal medicine has no effect on Adepti. So does this mean that Dr. Baizhu is not a human? Like the what Yae Miko said, the Dendro Archon is a female, so he is not the current Dendro Archon, but after further research, we have found this. The Dendro Archon died during the Cataclysm 500 years ago, and Lesser Lord Kusanali is the current Dendro Archon who replaced the first Dendro Archon. And we have seen cases of dead Archons like Rex Lapis and Makoto. Rex Lapis has recently faked his death and lives as a mortal who was known as Zhongli, so we can't ignore the possibility that the original Dendro Archon faked his death. If we say that Dr. Baizhu is the original Archon, there must be reason why he wanted to fake his death. As we know, Dr. Baiju's current condition is worse than a zombie, and if we speculate that his incurable illness is caused due to the Cataclysm, then he might be trying to survive with the Gnosis as it allows the Archon to have their power. He faked his death so that he could survive and look for something that could cure him. Plus, while looking for a cure, he has to hide from the Fatui. Fatui are currently collecting Gnosis from each Archon, which means if the Gnosis is taken from him, he might not be able to survive. Thus, he needs to fake his death, and this is how the Lesser Lord Kusanali became the current Dendro Archon. With this, we can only speculate that Baizhu was the original Archon as we really have too little information about Dendro and Sumeru right now. After all, this is only a theory. Feel free to share your theory in the comment section below, and don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you next time at Teyvat Parlor.